Hey everyone, and welcome. Today we're doing a deep dive into something pretty interesting, a new model for higher education called the 100% Online Master of Computer Science from ACLS. We're going to break down its structure, what you'll learn, and its really unique approach to see what makes it tick. So let's get right into it.
So you might be asking yourself, who is a program like this really for? Well, from what we can see, it's aimed squarely at tech professionals who are looking to level up their skills, but, and this is the key part, they need something that actually fits into an already demanding career. The whole thing is built on the idea of flexibility.
This quote really gets to the heart of it, doesn't it? The goal here isn't just to, slap a traditional degree online. It seems to be a complete rethink of how to deliver advanced education. The idea is to get rid of those old barriers, like time and location, but without sacrificing any of that academic rigor.
All right, so first up, a degree for innovators. Let's dig into who this program is actually designed for and, why it even exists in the first place.
Okay, so here's the official description. Let's pull out a couple of key phrases here. 100% online and transformative step. This tells you they're not just selling another credential. They're positioning this as a catalyst, a way to make a really significant change in your career, whether that's landing a huge promotion or pivoting into a totally new field.
Okay, now for the good stuff. Section 2. What are you actually going to learn? Let's get into the nitty-gritty of the core curriculum.
Check this out. The entire core curriculum is built around just 7 courses. 7. That tells you a lot about their philosophy. It seems to be all about depth, not breadth. Instead of throwing 100 different electives at you, they've handpicked a set of subjects they believe are absolutely essential for a senior-level computer scientist in today's world. So if you look at how this is laid out, it's pretty clever. You've got 2 clear sides to it. Over on the left, you have those bedrock, foundational computer science topics, databases, security, software engineering. Then, on the right, you pivot to the really cutting-edge AI specializations. It looks like it's designed to make sure you have a rock-solid grasp of the fundamentals before you tackle the more advanced new stuff.
So what's the end goal of all these courses? Well, it's about walking away with some seriously high-level skills. Take robust system architecture, for example. We're not just talking about writing code here. We're talking about the ability to design massive systems that can handle millions of users, stay secure, and scale up efficiently. These are the kind of big-picture strategic skills that get you those lead engineer and architect jobs.
All right, moving on to Section 3. And this might just be the most distinct feature of the whole program. We're talking about how they handle pacing and, assessment. This slide really lays it all out, side by side. You know the traditional university model on the left, right? Rigid deadlines, that 1 week of pure stress we call finals. Well, the ACLAS model on the right just throws that playbook out the window. It replaces it with self-paced learning and on-demand exams. It's all about giving you, the student, total control over your own timeline.
So this whole process really puts you in the driver's seat. Step 1, you dive deep into the material. No rush. Step 2, you decide when you're confident, and I mean truly confident. Then, and only then, you trigger the exam. It completely shifts the game from just hitting deadlines to actually proving you know your stuff, whenever that moment happens to be for you.
Okay, so you've put in the work, you've mastered the skills. Now for the million-dollar question. What's next? Where does this degree actually take you? Let's talk about the real-world impact on your career.
It looks like the program is really geared toward 3 main pathways. First, you could just supercharge the role you're already in, move up that ladder, and fast. Second, you can make a complete pivot, like going from a general software engineer to a dedicated machine learning role. And third, for those with academic ambitions, this can be the perfect launchpad for getting into a PhD program.
When you boil it all down, this is what they're really promising. The whole point is to equip you with the deep-seated confidence and the competence to walk into any room and lead technical innovation, period.
Which brings us to our final section. We've looked at the what, the how, and the why of the ACLS program. So now it's time to turn the question around and think about, you.
So really, the last question this program leaves you with is a big one, and it's all personal. Given a structure that offers this level of flexibility and a curriculum focused on these specific, powerful skills, what would you do with it? How will you leverage it to shape your own future in technology? That's the core question to consider.